Hello, selamat petang semua. Walau, wah, semua dah kembali. Friday night, bentar-bentar semua dah buka phase 2, phase 3. How are you guys? All doing good? Anyway, thanks again for coming back to Footy Talk. We not back again. Oh, you guys know, episode 4, but kejap. I got someone here back show kat sini. Nak bermasuk kejap Wah, apa khabar? How are you?
Happy Friday night, bro.
Happy Friday night.
I'm good. How are you?
Of course you're good lah. You guys won the League Cup. We lost in the League Cup. That's why I'm wearing the hoodie here.
That's different topic, different day. We bincang.
Yeah,
Not
but
today.
before we go different day, we got something that all you guys out there, do us a little favor, not very hard, very little, very simple. Click the like, subscribe, follow button. We are on the platform, guys. Facebook, Insta, Twitter, YouTube, name it. It's all here. And there's an army waiting for us at the back.
Yeah.
Tahu tak? Askar, army tau. You guys want to know who? Can say Giants. They are. Who? You guys want to know? I think all very curious now. Let's bring. We have Julian, all the way from Toons Army Malaysia.
Hi everyone.
Apa khabar?
Khabar baik. How's everyone?
Khabar baik. Sehat walafiat.
Memang sihat walafiat.
How are you doing?
I'm
How's the
not too bad.
emotions running there? Good.
Still waiting for the Newcastle first win.
Oh,
Still hopeful.
yeah, hopeful is the key. I
Mm.
mean, yeah, being hopeful, we managed to get one speaker late on who managed to say that I have a class. And being hopeful, we got Gary inside.
Hey guys, hi, good evening. Pleasure
Hi
to
Gary,
be
how are
here.
you?
Gary.
Hi Vinod, hi Puva and Julian.
Hi, man.
Good. Last but not least, from the Toons Army, we have Lucas here.
Hi everyone. Thanks for inviting. Hi.
Sure. Good to have you, Lucas, in the show. But guys, before I go in further, I just want to do a quick shout out to our sponsors for this year. Footsie, thanks for sponsoring for our show. For those all guys out there, so to inform you, Footsie is our key sponsor for this year. They're covering all our shows in Cop Talk, Footy Talk, Devil's Stand, Shades of Play, RHI, name it. It's all there. But you guys curious at what is Footsie? Footsie is just a football app. It covers all your needs. Go out, download the app, check it out, guys. But yes, coming back to the whole banners here, to the whole gang here, we have a number of Toons Army here, all the way in Malaysia. Maybe it's out of Gary. Gary, what made you
Yes.
join? How did you first fall in love in Newcastle?
How did I first fall in love with Newcastle, guys? Okay, well, it all started in Christmas when I was about 8 or 9 years old. This was probably back in 1994. I'm 35 this year, yeah, so do the math. 1994, 95. One Christmas, my Uncle Tony, my mom's brother. So that year, Christmas, he decided to get all of us cousins football jerseys. So at that time, I got the one and only Newcastle jersey with the Newcastle brown ale. I wish I had it now. I don't have it here with me. So I got the Newcastle jersey then, and I was straight away a Newcastle United fan. I was this close to becoming a Manchester United fan because I like David Beckham, right? Very, very close. But that Christmas changed me forever, and I started supporting Newcastle United then. The rest is history.
Whoa, that is how. I mean, guess it was just fun all the while, right? Regardless.
Yes, that's right.
That's nice.
Christmas,
whether
That's nice.
it turned to be a good history or bad history, we talk about it later. But
it was a
it's
Christmas
great.
miracle. lah.
Yeah, it's a great story, man.
What
Alright.
year was it, Gary?
I think it was 1994 or 1995. Just, I think with the season when we had our
Newcastle
the
first
Adidas
played.
jersey, Newcastle brown ale, the called round neck collar jersey. Maybe it was 95, I think. 94, 95, 96, could be 96 as well.
Well, I guess the Kevin Keegan slip is still the biggest thing that you still.
Yes, that's right, definitely.
Lucas, what about you, Lucas?
Oh, back then, it was around 95, 96 season, and I am from Malay school, whereby I joined my friend, play football, and then they all like very hype up with MU lah, Liverpool, Arsenal. Don't have Chelsea, the MC back then. So I just simply pick a team, and then to find out that there is Robert Lee, because my surname also Lee. So I I like that player, and I follow them since 94, 95. Then slowly Alan Shearer came in, then Alan Shearer became my favorite player. Yeah,
Oh, Shearer.
Nice.
yeah.
Nice.
Shearer, I was remember one time, Moe, Scott, go. Yeah. Ah. Julian.
Classic, man.
Yeah, Shearer is still classic, still holds the record, man. I mean,
Yes, correct.
number
Classic,
9,
classic.
if you ask me, to
Poacher
today,
in the box.
we had
Yes.
Nisroys, we had Henry, but he is still one of a kind.
Yep.
There, top.
Correct. Yes.
Julian, how about you?
Yes.
How do you fall in love?
Me, same also like Lucas and Gary. We fell in love with Newcastle in the same era, the Keegan era, year 95, 96 for me. But for me, one player really stood out lah. That way I like Newcastle all the way. It's just one striker, Les Ferdinand. All started with
Oh.
Les Ferdinand. Yeah.
Oh,
Before Shearer came.
Before
Yeah.
Shearer again, Les Ferdinand, Ginola. Then of course I also agree with Lucas. Was looking, who is this Lee guy? I thought was an Asian. Oh, this is Robert Lee. But he was a very good attacking midfielder. Yeah.
I mean, David Ginola, yes, his right foot, man.
Yes. Oh, his left foot, his crosses. Every time he cross, sure someone can meet his cross one. That's what we like about Newcastle that time. Free flowing attacking football. Not only the players, but the teamwork, the what they call semangat berpasukan there. Wow, really, it's a different era lah. Yeah, that's why we like Newcastle. And of course, my father was a Manchester United fan. I was looking for a club not to just to have banter with him lah. So Newcastle was like, wow, the top club at that time. I think they were leading. So I thought like, okay lah, ini kali lah.
I mean, yeah, how can you say that? I mean, I remember those times. To be honest, I do have a soft spot in Newcastle. I always wanted to win. I mean, it was more for Kevin Keegan lah. It's like,
Yeah,
okay,
correct.
second I came back. Hopefully can do. I mean, Gary, what was your best moment as a Newcastle fan?
Best moment as a Newcastle United fan. Well, like what you guys were saying earlier, back then when we all of us started supporting Newcastle United, Newcastle were everybody's second team. Yeah, at that time, everybody's second team was Newcastle United. We were the entertainers back then. Yeah, we were the entertainers, the original entertainers. Yeah, Keegan era. But then now, of course, Newcastle is one of the worst teams to watch. Trust me, guys. We understand. A lot of people don't want to watch Newcastle. But my best moment as watching Newcastle United was probably in 2003, 2002 or 3 or 4. I can't remember. Remember Asia Cup, Premier League Asia Trophy at Bukit Jalil. So Newcastle
Okay.
United, Chelsea, and then was it Birmingham City?
Yep.
Birmingham, yeah,
City.
Birmingham.
And also
Okay.
Malaysia, Harimau Malaya,
Yeah.
our national team. 4 teams, 4-corner tournament. And yeah, so I went to Bukit Jalil. That was my only chance. That was the only time I ever saw Alan Shearer in the flesh and the rest of the Newcastle team. Rob Lee was there. I think Craig Bellamy was there. Everybody else. So that was definitely my best moment. I've never visited UK or I've never been to St. James's Park yet. Hopefully in the future, once Mike Ashley leaves, I will visit. I'll be the first person to visit. Yeah.
We will come to the Mike Ashley topic in a while. But
Close one.
let's keep
Camera
it
close one.
slow for now. I mean, Gary said about that was his best moment. Julian, what about you? What was your best moment?
Oh, for me, I have the fortunate moment to go and visit St. James Park. I was studying there. That was 2006. So I was studying at
Okay.
Nottingham. So I got 1 year to study. It was an exchange program. So 1 year at Nottingham, I was thinking, let's go and I must die go and watch a Newcastle game live lah. So I got a ticket to go to watch Newcastle versus this Wigan Athletic, if I'm not mistaken, 2006. And what was the best moment was I get to watch Shearer score 2 goals right in front of me lah. I actually stayed, to be honest, I bought the cheapest ticket, belakang goal lah. So I managed to watch it score right in front of me lah. So it was one of my best moment lah. But of course, when I watched, I will say mati lah, because I remember the match. First goal 1-0, Jimmy Bulat score first. I said habis lah, go all the way, awaiting Wigan score. Then after that, This one, well, not so memorable, but Titus Bramble equalized 1-1. Then after that, Shearer got a penalty 2-1. Then he scored another goal 3-1. And I was so lucky because that was the last goal Shearer scored at St. James Park before he retired. The next
Oh,
game after
that
that,
would have been
Gary,
so.
yeah, that was good. Then Gary Lucas, remember after that match, it was against Sunderland. Then he scored, he got injured, then he retired already. Yeah,
Yep, yep,
yeah,
that's right.
that was one of the best moments. The atmosphere and all. Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, of course, having the likes of Jimmy Bullard scoring a goal, so you can know that fella scores screamers also.
yeah, he scored through a free kick lah. So memang cannot give set piece lah.
Yeah. Lucas, what about you, Lucas?
For me, I never been to St. James Park, and I think it would be signing of Michael Owen back then, because it was quite hype out from Real Madrid signing of Michael Owen, and then we know Michael Owen was
Yep.
quite a prolific striker, but don't know what
Correct.
happened in Newcastle. Things happen.
But at least he came to United and won a title.
Yeah.
Actually, Owen was still prolific. Just that he's very
Unnecessary
unlucky lah.
statement, unnecessary statement.
He was still prolific lah. But don't know.
No, I think Owen, he was still there. Guess his injury That was,
Yeah, it's his injury.
but that was, everyone was hoping to see when Owen came back, because to take out the mantle of Shearer, that was something like too much. Maybe the burden and everything all, but yeah, that was
Yeah,
one.
true.
What about you, Paul? I mean, growing up, what was the thing that you look at Newcastle
Of-
for you? Best
The
moment for you.
first thing I remember growing up, obviously that 95-96 title
Yeah.
chase with Man United, the famous Kevin Keegan rant,
I would love it. I would love
I
it.
would love it. I would love it. And then they bottled that 12 points late.
Yeah,
It's a
yeah.
shame.
Yeah.
And as Gary said just now, Newcastle used to be everyone's second team.
Yeah.
And yes, that season I was hoping for Newcastle to win it. Because anyone but Man United for me, being a Liverpool fan, obviously. So that's the first memory I remember. And of course, as Gary said as well just now, they were the entertainer. They play good football. They those days they really play some good attacking football. I think even under Ruud Gullit as well, despite the poor outcome and results in the league or what, they did play some good stuff, some entertaining stuff. And under Kevin Keegan, of course, those 5-0 victory over Man United was some of those results. You look back in the Premier League era, you go back and see that was one hell of a result against Man United at St James's Park. So being a Liverpool fan, that's my memory of Newcastle. Of course, I always want them to do well, to do very well. I kind of disagree with Gary saying that nobody wants to watch Newcastle these days, but I do watch them. Like I loved that game against Leeds United.
Yeah,
As a neutral, I
Gary,
loved it.
not the game against Newcastle. Leeds. I would say the first game. I enjoyed
Oh,
the
the first
first
game,
half.
yes.
Yeah.
The first game, the first half. I was like, whoa, Newcastle, what happened? Steve Bruce, what happened? You were playing attacking football.
Because they do have certain figures in the team, the likes of Wilson, San Maximin, Almiron, some really good players.
On paper,
Yeah, but
that really sounds very
on
good. I know.
paper,
Yeah.
they look like a proper team that
Correct.
could finish top 10, top 12 easily.
Exactly.
Top, top.
But yeah, that's the thing. So yeah, my memory is that it's not why we want Newcastle to do very well, in my opinion. Like you see, the very first season they entered Premier League, they played in their maiden season. They actually
Correct, yes.
finished third. They actually
Yeah.
finished third, and
This
then
one, the
back
Andy
to back
Cole,
second, and then back to back second in 95 and 96 season.
Yep.
Okay, and then under Bobby Robson, I think that you guys finished third as well.
That also
Played
the highest. Yeah.
and some good memorable Champions League campaign as well by
Yes.
beating the likes of Inter Milan,
Barcelona
those
3-0.
Leverkusen, Barcelona. Yes.
Yep.
So some good memories. And of course, as I grew up watching this game, Premier League, and I also used to read in newspaper those days, that Newcastle have one of the biggest fan base in UK and in
Yeah,
England as
correct.
well. And they also used to have I think third biggest stadium in England as well. Now I
Used
think
to, yeah,
they're
used
in
to.
fifth by 52,000 capacity.
Mm.
Correct.
So a club with that kind of pedigree
Yeah.
should be doing well. That's my
Yeah,
my
correct.
things. Yep.
I mean, but yeah, I would still feel, I do not know, for me, I still feel, guys remember 2002, when Newcastle got into a Champions League, when you
Yep.
guys
Yep.
Oh
beat
yes.
off Leeds, and then going through the playoff, losing the first three matches without scoring a
Yeah.
goal,
Oh yeah.
and then qualifying to the next stage. I mean, that goal by Griffin. Oh, okay.
Juventus,
Then again,
Juventus. Yeah.
oh yeah,
Feyenoord was there, I think. Feyenoord was in the group, I think, if not mistaken.
I know
But yeah,
Dynamo
Yeah,
Vinod
was in the
was
correct.
right.
group.
But
Yeah.
Vinod was right. They lost the first three games.
Mm.
Yes.
Yep.
The
No,
first three
first
they
three
lost.
games, lost first three still okay. Tak score first three pun tau.
Tasco. Yep. Yep.
So, and then went to the second stage, again did the same thing, losing, and then coming
Mm.
back almost by second, third, third. But for me, that was the best thing. Right? Always like Newcastle was, I mean, played fantastic footballs. We thought we can come back there. For me, that was the best season. I can't recall
Mm.
much the Kevin Keegan season, to be honest.
Yeah.
But 2002 is what I enjoyed watching. I mean, after that, maybe. I mean, the next thing that I can recall till today, I will not forget, was the Kevin Dyer and Lee Boyer fight.
The incident on
Actually,
pitch.
Vinod. Actually, I think I overlooked one moment. Actually, being a Liverpool fan, I actually forgot that 4-3 game. That
Oh, we
4-3
have.
game.
Yeah.
Collymore,
Okay,
Stan Collymore winner. Yeah,
Yep.
back to
Oh,
back. I think back to back season we actually beat Newcastle 4-3 at Anfield, and
Yes,
both
correct.
games were one of the best games in Premier League history.
Yeah. True.
Yep.
It,
that was
it's not like
fun.
a wallop game. It's like back to back 1-0,
Yep.
1-1, 2-1,
Yep.
2-2 like that. Yeah,
Correct.
correct.
Yeah. Yeah, we have a comment here with Kishan. Being a football fan, you can't hate Newcastle.
That's right.
Yes, you
Unless
can't hate.
you support Sunderland.
Unless you're a Sunderland or you're or Middlesbrough.
Now look where Sunderland is today. But yeah,
Yep.
there's something that Gary said just now about Mike Ashley. Let's go into that. Let's deep in there. Mike Ashley, businessman. Or is this just corrupting the club?
I let Julian and
Lucas.
Lucas go first. I'll save
Lucas.
this for last.
Yeah, Lucas,
For
go
sure, it's a
first.
businessman, for sure. He's a
Okay.
Spurs fan by
Oh.
nature, he's a Spurs fan.
He's a London. Yeah, he's from London, right?
Yeah, he's a London guy.
Yeah.
He's yeah.
So he don't really love the club. He tried to milk the club lah. Yeah.
Trying to milk the club. Okay. Julian, do you think he's milking the club?
Oh yes, definitely. Like the previous talk, I said that he is number one businessman at nature, number one, and all he tries to run the club like a corporate company, which it has its good and bad. Like I said, I give him a little credit for keeping the club solvent afloat. Now I suddenly read Derby went into administration. Wow,
Yeah.
that's really bad. So I give him that little credit. But running a football club, understanding the fan and all, oh cannot lah. He ruined all the club, the football, the heritage, the history, even the players and all. Yeah, I think he overstayed his welcome lah. And I know he tried to sell the club, but again, I don't know whether is it because of money it's not the right price or what he's trying to achieve here or he just want to hold the club until he like hope that something like a Man City someone just offer him ridiculous cash to take. So yeah, to me, I don't see him come to the stadium anymore. So it's like even bad or good, he's not managing. He get his cronies to manage the club lah.
Oh, the word cronies.
Cronies.
Yeah, cronies. Gary and Lucas would know lah.
I mean,
because
Kishan's come out and say all Newcastle fans should protest, like how the other United clubs did when they eventually got Sancho. Oh, don't talk about the United club. That club, I mean, off record, I would say you guys, that club's a useless club. Also, the owners fans, yeah, they say Glazer out. I don't understand what these people at the end of the day. But having said that, let's go back. like how Kitchen said. Lucas, do you think that the fans need to go out, make a protest? Tell Ashley, this is our stand.
I think
You
he's
shut
very
up or
much
get out.
aware. I think he's very much aware of the situation, and he's willing to sell. And the problem is, the owner want to sell, and there's people want to buy, but there are some people stopping it from happening. Yeah,
The
Mm.
Premier League.
this is the issue right now. So I don't hate Mike Ashley that much, but rather than the party that's stopping this from happening. Yeah, because he's willing to let go. He's willing to let go. He's not holding it. He's the one to hold it also. Yeah.
Okay, we have Julian who say Mike Ashley is a problem. We have Lucas say I don't hate Mike Ashley so much. So I'm just going to give the ball down to Kelly here.
Yes.
Okay, guys. For me, Mike Ashley, right, is public enemy number one. Okay, he has basically ripped the soul, the heart, and the hope out of Newcastle and the whole city and all the fans all over the world. Okay, right now Newcastle, there's no hope. Being a Newcastle fan, we don't even have hope. Yeah, there's a reason why Newcastle fans call Mike Ashley the Cockney Mafia. He's called the Cockney Mafia for a reason. Yeah, because he treats the club like a mafia. Doesn't care about it. Only uses the club as a billboard for his Sports Direct advertising.
Sports Direct, yeah.
If you look at the stadium before Mike Ashley and after Mike Ashley, he has plastered the Sports Direct logo all over the stadium. It's so ugly, guys. It's horrible, yeah. And then remember before this we had Adidas. Adidas was Newcastle United. Was sponsoring Newcastle United, right? So somehow he messed up the deal with Adidas, and so we lost Adidas, and we had Puma for the last couple of years, right? Puma, and now we have Castor, which I never heard of before until this season, right? Never heard of this brand before. So basically, he has asset stripped the club. He has devalued the club, and basically, from being a well-run club or a good club, now Newcastle is just like a floating club. We are a yo-yo club. Under Mike Ashley, we became a yo-yo club because we got relegated twice, right? We were never relegated before Mike Ashley came to the club. So basically, like I said, Lucas said he doesn't hate Mike Ashley. I will go on the record and say if there's one person in the world that I hate, I love everyone, but I hate one person, it's Mike Ashley.
Whoa.
Straight to the point.
What about you, Paul? Do you concur with that? Before I forget, guys, I just want to give a quick shout out to Tazwait. Thanks for watching Tazwait. Oh, he goes on. Kelly Speed, Solano, Cole, Poliden, Gilly Speed, Junoda. Oh, this is just who can forget the featherweight Solano running on the right flag.
What a
He
footballer.
went Newcastle, went Aston Villa, came back again to Newcastle.
Came back again.
Yeah, that was such a Gary Speed holding the 11. Never was a speedy player,
Correct.
but he was a smart player being in the central midfield. Pua, do you concur with them that Mike Ashley is?
If I'm a Newcastle fan,
But before you go there, I want to say something. We have comment or Kishan here say I hate FSG. Do you think FSG and Ashley is the same?
no,
No.
not at all.
Kishan,
Not at all.
is no.
The one point Gary spot on here, which we all should look, is the devaluation of Newcastle. I remember seeing Newcastle always been the top 12 or top 15 in Europe, being the most valuable club.
Yep.
Under the Forbes list or whatever list it is, they always there.
Yeah.
But now I would say Spurs took over that place, and Spurs there, regardless whether they win something or not, that doesn't matter. But the value of the club is still there. Newcastle used to be in that position.
Yep.
So in that sense, I would say the same thing like what Gary said. If I'm a Newcastle fan, I would hate Mike Ashley to the max. I hate him. I would hate him the most, without a shadow of doubt. Because as I said, Newcastle should be in a position where Chelsea is now, right now. Okay, they used to be top 4, top 5, top 6. Newcastle were there. When the likes of Bellamy, Shearer was there 2003, 2002,
Yes,
3,
correct.
that season, especially when Brian Robson there, and Ranieri was managing
Bobby
Chelsea.
Robson. Yeah.
Bobby Robson. Sorry, Bobby Robson was managing Newcastle, and Ranieri was managing Chelsea. They always swap places, 5th, 6th, so they always there. Come on, Kishan, don't have to be too negative about our honors. Yes, as a Liverpool fan, we have our own issues as well, but our issues is not worse as Newcastle. Okay, people are now started to talk about Liverpool being one of the contender to win the league again.
Yeah.
Okay, at the early season they said that we're not gonna do anything. We're not gonna make a challenge because we never signed anyone, and Liverpool fans were against the honors. It's a different story. I hope Kishan stop with that. A- And yes, when it comes to Mike Ashley, he's the problem. But credit to him, because as Lucas said earlier, he actually wanted to sell the club. Actually wanted to sell the club, and I think the one figure who actually stopped it is Premier League. Premier League was against that move, and I understand,
Was it Premier League or was it some people behind there
and I
was
feel
worried that
that they don't want the league. They don't want another superpower in the league. I honestly feel like that. I don't want. They want another Man City kind of power in the league. They are fine with go with the top six for now. I honestly believe that's the issue there. Mike Ashley memang wanted to sell the club. As we all know that for the past 2 seasons he was willing to do that, and everybody thought that Newcastle gonna buy the likes of Mbappe, the likes of Verratti, the likes, it could have happened if the takeover go through. You never know. But yeah, it didn't go through now. The thing is, end of the day, as we
I
all
mean,
know
but
that,
for if it happens, it's still something, I mean, imagine a powerhouse, Newcastle. At least Newcastle will have a full stadium, no?
I
Pack
don't mind.
penuh.
Yes, yes,
Penuh.
I am about to
Penuh.
say that.
Bukan macam tim biru biru muda tu kat sana
Yeah.
tu. Nak cari fan pun susah. Kena bagi free
I
ticket, free ticket.
Exactly. I rather see Newcastle being in that Man City position. You know,
Yeah.
Newcastle used to be in a better club in terms of Premier League positions and achievement as well. They Newcastle also played in 98 FA Cup final as well. It's
Yeah.
not like they always like in the
Back to back.
mid table or what. Yep.
Mm.
But who is Man City? Who is actually Man City? We all know that they have faced defeats like 7-1 to Middlesbrough, stuffs like that in the past.
Yep.
So I would rather see Newcastle in that position. And of course, they have the fans. As Vinod said, you know, they would feel that 52,000 capacity St. James's Park even for League Cup. Trust me,
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
fans is
exactly. Yeah.
the passion of the Geordies is always there.
Because talking about filling up stadiums, guys, when we were in the championship, we had higher attendances compared to Premier League clubs.
Correct.
We
Yeah.
were in the championship because of the fans here, loyalty and all that. And that is one of the things Mike Ashley is exploiting. He's exploiting the loyalty of the
Correct.
fans. And talking about stadiums being full and all that, 52,000 almost every week. And the problem is now we cannot expand the stadium anymore because Mike Ashley has sold the land that can be used for expansion. He has
Expansion.
sold that land to, I don't know. He sold that land, right, Julian and Lucas?
Yeah, he's so.
He sold that land away. So there's no hope or no chance for any extension or expansion of the stadium in the future. So we're stuck with this
Okay.
52,000. Yeah, it's not gonna
I
happen.
mean, yes. Even 50,000 is still a big number yet. I
Yup.
guess end of the day, Mike actually just, like how you said, Gary, you nailed it on. Exploiting. He knew
Yep.
Exploiting.
whatever he does or not, the fan base is there. They love the club. They love the
Yep.
city. They love football. Even though I do shit, I do what, I still come back. So he's just taking it for he's taking it for granted.
That's why just now someone was asking why don't we protest? We love our club too much already. How to protest? there was stories saying don't go to the stadium and all, like just empty stadium. But I still see 40,000 still turn up every home matches. Yeah.
One
mean, yeah.
thing Mike Ashley has done was actually, guys, he has clearly split our fan base. Yeah, he has split the fan base, and now he's got fans fighting each other on whether you should go and watch the game in the stadium or don't go and boycott. So he has done that very well. Now the fans are fighting with each other. This is all thanks to Mike Ashley.
Yeah.
Spot on.
Mike actually having said that, but let's not go dwell on the much of the negative thought there lah. Let's just jump to something more positive. I mean, for you guys, I know now Steve Blue is not the best manager that you guys want to have in the club. We know Blues. But during your time, who was your best manager that you guys enjoyed watching? For a start, maybe who would be the best manager that you guys enjoyed your time supporting England, and who would you want if given a choice to replace Steve Bruce? Maybe we can go off with Lucas first.
Back then, the only moment I can recall is under Bobby Robson. That's the moment whereby I a bit more understand football, okay, rather than just a young kid. So I enjoy watching Sir Bobby Robson and watching still got Alan Shearer back then. Yeah. And your second question is who else
Who would you want
who would
to
I want?
replace Bruce?
To be a bit positive, I look at the positive side lah. Actually, to be in Steve Bruce's position is actually very, very tough. Whereby you don't have chairman that give you money to spend, and the fans are anticipating a result, anticipating not fighting relegation every year. So it's really difficult to be in his position. And one thing I like about him is he willing, because he aware that his tactical knowledge is very bad, he willing to get second opinion from Graham Jones to hire a second opinion. That is something that I respect him for willing to put down an ego and get second opinion. In terms of who can be better, I would say any other available manager also can be better than him. That's all I can say.
How about Arteta?
Arteta. I think Arteta couldn't be bad. I mean, worse than Steve Bruce. Steve Bruce is like a top there, top of the table.
Julian,
Yes.
what about you?
Yes, to me, it will be the Kevin Keegan and Sir Bobby Robson era lah. That's the most exciting football. If we lose also that match, I feel also have some. I feel happy because we really fight for it all the way. So those two managers era, I enjoy watching lah. And a little bit of maybe I would say Ruud Gullit was exciting at first, but then after that he had his problem with the players and he tried something different. That was something nice to see. Imagine we have Shearer and Duncan Ferguson. Oh, I would like to see how he managed that if he didn't do all his his tactical error lah. I call it tactical error lah. Then for manager, wow, okay. If you ask me any now manager to take, I don't mind taking Alan Pardew back lah. He was also public enemy number one also at one time, But after I see how Steve Bruce managed, I don't mind taking Alan Pardew back.
Why was Pardew was a public enemy?
Because this was when we just realized that I'll be honest, number one, maybe he's a yes man lah. We don't like yes man lah, because we were thinking, how can he doesn't stand up for himself against the chairman, ask for more transfer, and our teams are not doing well. One season you did very well, like you finished, I remember 5th in the Premier League. 5th, I remember, almost. Then the next season, you don't want to strengthen your team. That's the best time to strengthen a team with good players and all. I think at the end we got who we got. I think Vernon Anita and Lloyd that's it. Yeah. Then after that, you can see he signed 8 years contract, but I thought he's going to be there for the long haul. But then again, he also cannot tahan. I think he left to Crystal Palace already. Then we know already it's definitely the owner issue. Same like goes for Rafa Benitez also. When he came in, there was some excitement, but I think he did. The first thing is to strengthen the defense. But for me, Kevin Keegan and Bobby Robson. But if you want to say, you want to ask me a bit, if really I wouldn't mind trying Andre Villas-Boas also, if I had a chance to replace Steve Bruce. Yeah, forgotten manager, but I think when he was in the Premier League, he has some good ideas and tactical. Could at least with the current squad Newcastle, I know he will do something with them lah. Not like Steve Bruce lah. Got good players, but tak tahu pakai. I also don't know what he used.
AVB. But we have got a comment here from Kishan. Kishan said, kind of agree with Lucas with Steve Bruce tactics. Why would he play Richie at left back and Murphy at right back? He's trying inverted fullbacks, Kishan.
Richie is actually left footer.
Yeah.
Richie is a left footer.
Yeah.
So actually, I quite agree with Steve Bruce by deploying Richie at the left back because statistic-wise, he actually created a lot of chance. He's one of the top in creating chances. So that's a good decision. Murphy on the right, I think Manquillo can do a better job in terms of defending and even providing support up front. Yeah.
I think Murphy is a bit more attacking minded compared to.
His
Manquillo,
technical is
yeah.
good, decision bad. Yeah.
Oh, okay, spot on, Lucas. Spot on. Gary, what about you, Gary?
Of course, same like Julian as well. During Kevin Keegan's era and also Bobby Robson's era as well. That was my best Newcastle memories and managers ever managed Newcastle. Ruud Gullit, sorry, Julian, but Ruud Gullit, he made a huge boo-boo. He made a huge mess.
Yeah.
You would never bench Alan Shearer. It's like
Correct, yeah.
it's like Ole going to bench Ronaldo, yeah, in the future matches, right? If he tries that, I think there's going to be
Good
a
one.
huge backlash, right? So never bench
Correct.
Alan Shearer. I mean, that's the mistake that Ruud Gullit did.
That's a
because
mistake.
of
I
ego
agree.
clashes and all. Yeah.
Correct.
And then who I would like to see at Newcastle, if you look at Mike Ashley's profile on the type of managers that he employs, most of them are yes mans, yeah, and also willing to work within a budget. So the only person who I think would work if Steve Bruce walks away or gets sacked, right? I would like to see Eddie Howe. Eddie
Correct.
Howe at Newcastle, or just
Eddie Howe.
promote Graeme Jones to as a manager.
Yeah.
He's currently a coach. Just promote him to a manager position. I don't think anyone else would do a worse job that Steve Bruce is currently doing right now. So yeah, sorry, but Steve Bruce, he's clueless. He's Newcastle fans. We call him dinosaur. We call him clueless. No plan B. His tactic is pass it to Saint-Maximin or Callum Wilson. That's
Correct.
the tactic.
Play.
Pass
That's
it to
it.
them. Let them let them run the show. It's sad.
And then chasing a goal, he throw in Jolinton.
I mean, for 40 million, I think this is the record signing of Newcastle, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
Yes.
That
But
one
he
is
would go
what
down
you
as
call it,
one of the
money
worst
laundering.
signing ever.
That's a money laundering conspiracy.
Yes.
40 million, some millions
Can't
would have
understand
went
the
somewhere
signing
else.
at all.
Some middlemen earn somewhere lah.
Yeah.
I mean, the time when suddenly the news came out, Newcastle signing Jolinton 40 million, I was like, whoa, Newcastle is meaning business, is it suddenly? Then I mean, to be honest, I didn't know who Jolinton was. Okay, I go Google him.
Never heard of
Or
him.
maybe there's something from where. And I won't forget, trust me, that season I put him in my FPL, okay, he's going to do something.
How many points did he get you, bro?
Newcastle, 40 million.
How many points did he get
Okay.
you that season?
You know, if you ever wonder why you suck when it comes to FPL, this is the reason.
Okay lah, boleh lah this time. Celaka masuk. Oh god. Cannot.
For
Rafa
Brazilians,
was
his
against
skill
that
is
signing.
not there.
Rafa told the owner no, right, guys?
Correct. Rafa
Yeah.
say no. He knows. He doesn't want him.
But still, he brought in him. Then I think eventually Rafa also decided just to leave. But ASM, wonderful business.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one. Luckily, we got
It's a raw
ASM
gem.
lah. Yeah.
It's a raw gem.
Actually, ASM
That one
for the
by- that one
reputation
by-
hard to handle one from Patrick
Yeah.
Vieira back then. Yeah, the ex-manager say ASM very hard to handle.
It's a maverick lah. It's a maverick.
Yeah,
Correct lah.
Unpredictable lah. You know what to expect.
but lucky ASM loves Steve Bruce. That's a good thing lah.
I guess ASM can be handled, but you just need to know how to handle him. And then in Steve Bruce's concept, basically, I guess Bruce has kept him as the main man, marquee man. Everything goes to him. So ASM just feels the importance there. Goes like that.
Actually,
Yeah.
correct.
Go
As
on,
a player, right? As a player, right? If I'm at Steve Bruce camp, lah, maybe I don't know. Gary and Lucas, correct me, I'm wrong. Steve Bruce looks like a very chill, nice manager, lah. If I'm the player there, I just play. I won't put it all, lah. He's not so strict. Like, imagine you play under Pep Guardiola every day, kena whack one. So of course you play seriously, but that's the thing about Newcastle. I don't see them play at their fullest potential now. That's why players like ASM, right? If he's like Balotelli, you put some strictness on him, maybe he won't perform. That's the thing. Yeah. I don't know. I don't
What
hear
about
any like players go against Steve Bruce a lot. Maybe one fella like Matt Ritchie lah, but that's it. Then after that, you see good friend again.
I think
Yeah,
the Steve Bruce
Yeah.
man management skill is there lah. Is there? His
yeah,
man
is there?
management skill is there. Just that tactical no lah.
We got one from Narendra. Narendra, thanks for watching. Think Marco Silva
Oh yes,
made the best assessment for Steve Bruce.
he's
What
doing
do you
well
guys
in
think?
Fulham right now. He's doing a good job at Fulham right now.
He is.
Don't come.
But that's-
Marco Silva, don't come to Newcastle. You'll regret. Stay at Fulham. Stay at Fulham.
Like what
Good.
Gary mentioned lah. He comes to Newcastle, no budget one, you know.
Yeah, cannot work. No budget.
Yeah, cannot work. Yeah, no budget. I
And
think
to
we
echo
also
Julian,
promote Chris Houghton. Yeah.
to echo Julian, what Marco Silva, the privilege
go.
Marco Silva had at Everton, he spent well.
Yeah.
I know the
Yeah,
managers,
correct.
the board actually backed him, but we
Yeah.
all know what happened.
Yeah.
True.
It didn't go well. So maybe
mean,
some
Everton-
managers good, maybe some managers good at certain level like championship,
Yep.
you know. But for me, I had only one man. That's Eddie Howe. I've been,
Yeah,
I've been,
Eddie Howe.
I've been wanting Newcastle to go for him. I think he would
Yep.
work wonders with limited budget.
Yep.
He did
Yes.
in Bournemouth.
Yep. he
For
did
me, if Newcastle,
I wanted
changed
Eddie
the
Howe to go to
mentality-
England.
Soon lah, soon lah.
Newcastle, the current squad, I understand why Steve Bruce being defensive. I understand because defensively you guys are not good enough, in my opinion. So you focus more in the defensive part of the game and then play in counter because you have speedy players like Almiron and ASM,
ASM.
and then you have a good poacher in Wilson as well.
Wilson.
So I understand the tactic and the mindset behind that, the philosophy of football. But with two good addition in the defensive part of the game, or a very good defensive midfielder and a very good centre back or even right back, I think Newcastle can play good football, good attacking football. And Eddie Howe is the man. We all know that how he played. His Bournemouth
Yeah.
team actually played, and Wilson played for Eddie Howe as well.
Yep.
Ryan Fraser?
Fraser
as
played
well.
for Eddie Howe as well.
Fraser.
Yeah.
Matt
So-
Ritchie.
Yeah, Richie as
Yeah.
well. You have three players
Yeah.
there. So in long run, if let's say Steve Bruce is not the man, and touchwood, the season didn't go well for you guys, which I
Yeah.
think you guys will end up like how last season. Like I think last season it was 13, if not mistaken,
12.
13.
12 or 13, yeah, somewhere there.
Mm,
And maybe if you guys finish
12, yeah.
maybe 12, 13 within the 15 lah.
12.
Yeah.
Maybe
15,
Steve
yeah.
Bruce's job is secured again. You never know. Or maybe if he wants to step down, I think Eddie Howe is the man.
Yeah.
And he's jobless
Yeah.
now, without a
Yeah.
job. So yeah,
Exactly. I would swap him for Steve Bruce in a heartbeat, man. Like anytime. Please take Eddie Howe. Yeah. I mean, bring him in.
I can
I think
sacrifice my
maybe-
chicken.
I think we may have go for Eddie Howe, but you know lah, I think maybe his price is quite high. That's why Steve Bruce, he'll just pick anyone that meet his low demands lah. Yeah.
I mean, Steve Bruce, to be honest, this is his last club lah. A big club.
Yep.
Big
Per
club.
se.
Big check.
His
For
last shot lah.
Big picture.
Yeah, sure. No one else going to go for him.
Yep.
So talking about Steve Bruce being the last club, the best match, what do you guys think is lacking in the current Newcastle team
Oh.
that needs to be improved?
Oh.
Maybe we go with Gary first. Gary, what do you think?
Okay. What's lacking? First of all, okay, just like a bit of flashback. Under Rafa Benitez, we had one of the best defensive records. We conceded 44 and 45 goals with the same defenders that we have right now. Yeah, the same defenders. We had no new defenders. Rafa basically coached the team to defend properly, and when Bruce came in, he has made our defense worse. Look at our goals against, right, under Bruce. Yeah, it's horrible. Last season, I think we conceded how many goals, Julian, Lucas? I think it was way higher than the last.
Then
season
our goal
under
scored,
Rafa.
yeah.
Same
Correct.
players, same
Yeah.
players. Again, it's the coaching. And Steve Bruce was an
I guess
ex-defender at
Gary-
Manchester United, right?
Yeah, that's the
he's a
problem.
defender.
That's the Manchester United thing. Ex-players don't do well.
Maybe lah, yeah. So what I'd like to see in Newcastle would be to basically a proper manager, a proper coach, and some tactics. And I really cannot tolerate this possession where where in football you're like Newcastle, oh we are Newcastle, we cannot play, or there's other teams are bigger. Give them the ball. We just sit back and we'll wait. That's not football. That's killing the game, right? Football is 11 against 11. I think at any day you can beat the other team. You just gotta
fair
try,
game.
right? You gotta try. Yeah, you guys gotta try. So I don't know. I don't like to see Bruce ball. I want to see some football.
Bruce Ball.
Lucy ball.
Yeah,
Lucy ball.
Oh, Gary's all fire there. I don't understand any Bruce ball. Judith, what about you?
I agree with Gary. The lacking here is I can see we want the team to go for the ball, go for it lah. Win matches from the get go, not absorb the hit from the start and let opponent play possession football again. That day I saw Leeds like at St James Park. How can you let them run the park in the middle attacking? If it weren't for Caldalo, I checked the stat. That fella faced 20 shots, at home St James Park. So we don't want to absorb that. So what I feel that tactics must change. We must be more confident. That's why the manager. That's why we look at Steve Bruce. Okay, we have a bad chairman, owner. It doesn't matter. You're a manager there. You should to motivate your team, like what Gary also mentioned. Rafa already laid the foundation, defending with the same set of defenders. So there's there already. You just work on the attacking, how to play and how to play possession football and attack. That's it only. Yeah, that's what we ask. Actually, nowadays Newcastle, we just ask that the team tries. That's it, and go for the shots and all, not absorb. Yes,
Yeah,
and soak
just
up the
make
pressure.
St. James Park your fortress. Whoever
Correct.
comes there, oh shit, it's not going to be easy. They're going to come on us.
Yes,
I mean, that used to be how Newcastle used to be playing there. We have one here from what? Messi. Thanks for watching. Correct, Gary.
Yeah, it's the football.
Messi pun dah bengang. He also want to say something about Newcastle.
Yeah, Messi is telling me. Yeah, like fed up. I mean, how nice. Imagine Messi coming on Newcastle and lifting a title for Newcastle.
Sorry, I don't like Messi. I like Ronaldo.
I prefer Messi. I
Oh,
prefer Messi.
Ronaldo fan, not a Messi fan.
Oh, okay.
Messi can't save Newcastle.
Wait.
Yeah.
Let's not go to this Messi and Ronaldo thing. That was what we need one whole show for that.
I think
Oh,
last
yes.
season was very bad to watch for Newcastle because our possession is like 30% or
Yeah,
even
correct.
lower.
Worst in the league.
So it's like very hard, very ugly. Feel like you watch your team, you want home or away, your team can't play football, can't play proper football, can't even make a consecutive pass of 3 or 4. It's damn hard pain to
Complete
watch.
pass.
Yeah. We didn't even talk about having the box in the box in their opponent box. Yeah. So it's very unbearable pain, I say.
I don't know how you say you can watch Newcastle play La Puven.
Yeah, man, it was horrible for us to watch.
Horrible.
But I would say this season, there are improvement on attacking because our attacking wise is really getting better. Just that our defensive, we just need to get better on the defensive. Yeah.
Like I mean, sorry.
Okay. Yeah, Gary, go on.
I hope somebody can just tell Steve Bruce lah. It's not rocket science. It's not rocket science. Yeah. If you have the ball, your opponent cannot score against you, right? If you have the ball, if you have possession, your opponent cannot score against you. So the more you have the ball, the less chances your opponent can score against you. But by having 30% possession, we are giving our opponents more chances to score against us.
Correct. Yeah.
Like, it's not rocket science. Somebody gotta tell Steve Bruce that.
I think there's part of Steve Bruce that want to carry out what
I think
Benitez.
it's not. I think it's not Steve Bruce. I think it's all these ex-Manchester United players have a problem with something. Same with Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, Steve Bruce. The simple things they cannot understand. They try to do something fancy and then backfire themselves. But instead of talking about what is lacking at Newcastle, maybe we just look. What do you guys think has been the bright thing the best thing that's happening currently? That means that you look forward as a fan.
Take over.
Whoa!
Take over.
Take over.
Take over.
Take over.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Or fake over. We don't know whether it's a fake over or take over. We don't know yet. We'll see.
Wait, Lucas, take over. Jose, what about you?
I'm also agree with Lucas. The takeover since 2 years ago, we're looking forward for that only, and to stay in the Premier
As
League.
long
That's it.
and
Stay in Premier League, take
as
over.
long anybody
Yeah.
comes in, actually goes out, that's the best thing. I guess the whole of Newcastle will be celebrating the day that actually just sells the club
Yes.
and signs.
Yep.
Cans. Everybody will be having a can. I mean, there are cans, bro. Cans. Hashtag cans.
Hashtag cans. Yeah.
Yeah. But I actually, sorry guys. I honestly, I cannot see a takeover happening anytime soon. I do not. I'm not a believer of the takeover. Like, you know how you have anti-vaxxers. I'm an anti-takeover because I don't see it happening because Mike actually is he's enjoying himself right now. He's making money. Yeah, TV money comes in every year. 40,000, at least 40,000 people go to stadium every week, no matter who the manager is, who the players are. People still go and watch because Newcastle, we are a one club city. There's no other teams in the city. Newcastle is the only team that the city supports, right? He knows people will still come. And then no matter what brand you use to
The
sponsor a
merchandise.
jersey, what logo you put there, Fun 88 or Wonga, fans still buy the jerseys and merchandise.
Mhm.
So why does he want to leave? He's still making money. If
Yeah.
everyone stops buying merchandise, everyone stops going, then maybe he will like, okay, I better go now. It's shit has hit the fan. I have to leave the Newcastle now. But until that happens, he's just gonna be there. I don't see him leaving anytime soon. Sorry guys, I'm not believing in a takeover. I think it's a fake over. Sorry. Yeah.
Take over. Yeah, Newcastle jerseys used to be good. Now I do not know. I don't know where do I see these logos coming, the jerseys,
Castor.
and then the
Oh,
brand. You never seen this?
another fun fact: Castor brand owns by Mike Ashley also. Huh?
Oh,
There
Oh,
you go.
Yeah. Yeah.
oh,
65
okay.
pounds for a Castor jersey. No, thank you.
No, thank you to
No,
me
thank
too.
you.
For us, just looking there. For I know you have something to say.
I'm grateful. We have a better honors. I hope fans like who commented just now, Liverpool fans like Kishan, who are against our honors, should be grateful. What do you have? Yeah.
Like,
End of the day,
yeah.
Try to
I
experience two relegations. That's
Yep.
quite painful, you know.
the one question for all of you here, especially Newcastle fan, Toons Army here. Like what Gary said, Rafa Benitez did wonders with that squad.
Yeah.
No doubt, he did wonders with that squad. With same set of players, I think you guys finished 10th or 11th, not sure.
Yeah,
I
10th.
think top
10th.
10.
Mm.
Knowing his pedigree or what he has done in Spain, winning the league with Valencia, okay, in the expenses of Real Madrid and Barcelona, and of course with Liverpool, what he has done, runner up in the league, Champions League, FA Cup. Why the the board never back him on? Didn't convince him for another 2-3 seasons at least, because I'm very sure Rafa Benitez wanted to stay, wanted to
Yes.
be there,
Yep.
wanted to make Newcastle one step better. Okay, I'm very sure like the moment Everton appointed Rafa Benitez, I
Oh,
saw the Newcastle fan base were furious in the social media.
yep. Yep.
They were furious. What they like? Why he was jobless for a while after
Yeah.
his stint in
In China.
China,
Yeah.
in China. Um, and then yeah, Everton came knocking his door. Despite his association with Liverpool, he chose to go to work with Everton. But Newcastle had that opportunity to go further
Yep.
in the league. I'm very sure he would have. Look at West Ham now.
Yeah.
Look at
Yeah.
West
Yeah.
Ham now,
Yep.
playing some good stuff, some good attacking football under David Moyes. You
Yep.
you can't the profile of David Moyes and Steve Bruce is not much difference there.
Yeah. British
No,
manager.
not much
Yeah.
difference there. And we can't say that West Ham spending all over in the transfer market. I think they spent smartly
Yeah.
in the
True.
right
Yeah. Correct.
players.
Yeah.
In the right place. Newcastle could have done the same with Rafa Benitez in
Yep.
charge. So my question: how gutted you guys were when Rafa
Oh,
Benitez decided to leave? And if let's say he had stayed, how would be the situation right now? working under the same Mike Ashley.
Yeah. I think Rafa still has unfinished business with Newcastle, but he was never given the chance to return. And if given the support and backing that he deserved at the time, I think we would have at least improved our position every season. We could have, like I said, I mean, a lot of us Newcastle fans, a lot of other teams are saying that we are deluded and we are crazy
Yeah.
and a bit like unreasonable with our expectations. But guys, we're not hoping to play Champions League, guys. No, we're not looking for
Yeah.
Europa League as well. We just want to finish at least in the top 12 or top 10 and build from there. We used to be able to compete with the likes of West Ham, Southampton, and Bournemouth. Now against Norwich, I don't even know if we're going to beat Norwich. It's that
Yep,
sad.
correct.
There's
Yeah.
no hope. I don't even know who we can beat. That's how sad and hopeless it is. Rafa gave us hope. Steve Bruce, I'll just stop there.
Last season, Steve Bruce gave Sheffield United their first win. After so long?
Correct. Correct.
See?
Correct.
Tamil says Ricky defense.
Yeah, true.
No, the defense is all over the place.
Yeah.
Even the reason why Leeds dominated that game, especially for the first 60 minutes, I would say, is down to the Newcastle as well. The defenders all over the place.
Yes, correct.
And of course, whenever every single game you approach every single opponent, whether it's home and away, you are okay to sit back and let your opponent to enjoy
possession,
55-60% of possession. That's wrong mentality.
Yeah, we need to stop playing 5 at the back. We really need to
exactly.
tell Steve Bruce, play with 4 at the back. Why do you need 5 at the back? The midfield against Leeds were bossing the midfield because we had 5 at the back. How to play?
Exactly.
Play 4 at the back.
Strengthen your midfield.
Talking about 4, talking about 5. It's Bedford next. What do you guys think?
Please remove all
It's the
Newcastle
Hornets.
players from your fantasy, guys. Just remove all Newcastle players from your fantasy. Don't
But I have one fantasy player which I made move last week. I bring in ASM, and actually he gave me 8 points.
Yep.
And
that's good. Good move.
I'm thinking of sticking with him. I think even if Newcastle lose this weekend, I think we could see 1 goal from him. You never know.
Yeah, high chance.
Hopefully, assist or goal at least from him.
Yeah.
Just don't get our goalkeeper or defender can.
Defenders definitely not lah.
Recipe for disaster.
But if you ask me the Watford Newcastle game, I will go for 1-1 draw lah. I don't think we'll be winning this, but a draw will be good for us lah.
A draw will be like a win for us. Yeah.
A draw like a win for us lah. Yeah.
Okay,
so much out of the game as well.
So you are thinking your winner streak will continue to 6 matches?
Continue until we meet Norwich.
Everybody beats
maybe
Norwich, right?
Wait, that maybe we give them the first win again, just like last year, like the Sheffield United. Very sweet one.
Sad lah.
Very sad lah.
As it stands now, I think only Norwich is worse than Newcastle at the moment.
Yep.
They didn't win. They no win.
But
I think Newcastle can win.
I like Lucas is very
he's positive.
Optimistic.
He's
Why?
I am the shining. I look at the bright side of the side.
No, because Lascelles is injured. He was the cause of the problem. So he is injured already. Somehow it's a good thing to happen, and we are playing better football. We are playing better football gradually right now. Yeah. So with the leaky defense, by changing him, he don't have a chance to play. It's a very good sign. We must grab this opportunity. So I think this is a very high chance for us to grab our first win, and I can see we can definitely score goals. Just our defense. So with Lascelles out, it's very high chance we won't leak any stupid goals.
But you see quite sad we must hope our captain to get injured, not in the team to win or to boost morale. That's quite bad. That's quite sad
He used to be
he
very
gave like
good,
2-3 penalties. Right?
Yeah, correct.
He used to be very good. Something happened. He seemed to have lost his confidence, and he's making a lot of mistakes. If you notice the game against West Ham,
exactly
before halftime, when he made a very wild clearance,
yes.
West Ham a throw in, right? And then West Ham had a long throw, right?
Isn't that
Was it
Aston
what?
Villa? No, that's the
Aston
Aston
Villa.
Villa.
Sorry, Aston Villa.
That Danny Ings
I'm
bicycle
confused with
kick.
the
Oh
jerseys.
crap!
Aston Villa, West Ham, Burnley.
It's
It's
Aston
all
Villa.
the same, right? Confused.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Aston Villa. Yeah.
Danny Ings
Oh,
scored
that
the goal, right? Just before halftime.
Yes.
Was it? Before halftime.
Correct.
then
Before half
not
time.
He had
before
cleared
time.
that ball
The last
properly.
kick. The last kick,
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
Then
If
Last
LaSalle
kick
had
before
cleared
halftime.
that ball properly, instead of whacking it like like a schoolboy,
Macam budak sekolah. Yeah.
we would not have we may not have
Correct.
conceded a goal. It would be a different game. A lot of errors, lah. A lot of errors. Not only LaSalle, the whole team, lah.
Correct. Yeah.
but
No, so that's
Russell
why I
seems
go
to
back.
be off.
Yeah. No, that's why I say I go back to the manager. You know your players off like that. You should straighten him up straight lah. Like every week we see the same mistake again. Like what is he doing?
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Seems to lost his confidence. Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah, we have Kishan, I think he's playing fantasy football here. ASM hat-trick, Sar hat-trick.
That will be a good game, lah. 3-3, high scoring game.
3-3. Yeah.
Entertainment.
I think he
Sar
has
is one
both
of
of
the
them in
fastest
fantasy.
players, right?
Yeah.
Sar. Yeah.
When Tamil goes up and meet Norwich, Pookie gonna hat-trick, bro.
Yeah. Well, he did it before against Newcastle,
Yeah,
so
yeah, yeah.
I'm not
Yeah, he
surprised.
did it
Not
before.
surprised, yeah.
He did it before.
Could
Yeah.
happen, could happen.
Yeah.
Could happen.
Yeah. So Julian went 1-1. Gary, are you sticking also with 1-1?
I say Watford 3, Newcastle 1.
Whoa.
Sorry, lah. I've lost all hope already. Sorry, guys. I'm a Newcastle fan. I know people say, oh, you're a Newcastle fan, you gotta hope your team win, but I just cannot see us winning. I cannot.
Yeah.
For 15 years under Mike Ashley, I've lost all my hope as a football fan. 3-1 to
Hope.
Watford. Lah.
Lucas, what about you?
1-0. I mean 0-1. Newcastle score 1. Yeah.
Our first clean sheet also. First win, first clean
Yes.
sheet. Okay. I like.
Wow.
SM score.
ASM
Yeah,
score.
talking
That's
about-
important.
Oh,
That's
that's a good point. Kishan.
Yeah, talking
Oh.
about players let go. Armstrong, Tony.
Yedlin,
that,
I
yeah.
think.
Yeah.
And also Mbabu.
Oh yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah, and
Mm.
Babu also. Correct. Kevin.
Yeah.
Tamil, I think again, fantasy
Mm.
2-1, Dennis 2 goals.
Dennis.
Two goals.
Looks like this fantasy, right, is spoiling a lot of people.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go to
What-
this fantasy guru beside me here. What about you?
Compared to you, of course, I'm guru lah in the fantasy. So not a big deal. Not a big deal. I genuinely want to see Newcastle do something in this game.
Mm.
But looking at Watford, they beat Aston Villa in the season opener.
Yep.
A very convincing win in a way, 3-1.
Correct. Yes.
And they won away to Norwich last week with
Yep.
Ismail Sarr double.
Yep.
They are in confidence.
Yep.
They
They play
looking
good
like,
football.
they also
Yep.
play good football.
Yeah, their wins are not like Chakana wins one. Is like really proper tactical football
Correct.
wins. Yeah.
And they have good players as well. Dennis,
Yeah.
King, Sarr,
Sissoko.
Sissoko, yes.
Yeah.
Ex Newcastle player as well.
Yeah.
Did good.
I'm going for. Sorry guys, I think 3-2.
Watford, yeah.
Watford
I
win.
agree with Pua. I agree.
I
with
can't see anything beyond that. Maybe a draw is possible.
Mm.
If a Newcastle win, I hope ASM score at least 2 goals lah. Happy days. I love ASM to be very honest. I
Yeah,
actually
yeah,
followed
yeah.
ASM since under 20 World Cup as well when he played for France.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He scored a wonder goal, one of the goal of
Yes,
the tournament. And now, if given a chance, I would take him at Liverpool any day. Any day.
Yeah.
You
I
take
think
for
he
money.
can do a job, yeah.
He's too good for Newcastle.
Yeah.
No disrespect, but he's
Yeah,
too
yeah.
good for Newcastle at the
I
moment.
agree.
Correct.
I agree with Pua.
I mean, you can see ASM has evolved, to be honest, from a flanker to how he's coming
Yeah.
to the middle, being the main
Yeah.
man, the mastermind, the diamond there, dropping deep, taking the balls. He's like, okay, give it to me. He's being like a so-called leader. Like everyone wants to pass the ball away, but he's like, okay, never mind. We are moving forward. We are doing something.
Correct. Mm.
So he's
He's the
being
only one that
very
will make
vocal and
magic.
doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's trying to do something, even though and you can see that even if he makes a mistake, it's okay. He has a mistake. I try it again.
Yeah.
I'm going to
Correct,
have another
yeah.
go.
Yeah.
Mm.
He tries lah. He tries lah.
He tries lah, correct. And one thing he improved a lot is he can play until 90 minutes. That's really good for us.
Yeah,
Yeah,
previously he couldn't. He didn't have the legs to play the
yeah,
90 minutes.
correct.
But now,
Yes.
yeah, he seems to be able to complete it week in and week out. No issues. ASM. Okay, guys.
And he
I mean,
play with heart. Yeah.
yeah, he does. Hopefully, he gets a better manager lah, so that he can play a better hard there.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Instead playing for this
Still young.
for
What,
Steve Bruce.
22, 23?
23.
24, is it?
23, yeah, 23, I think, or almost. Yeah.
Long
Like I
way
said,
to go.
this could be
A lot
ASM
of
last
potential.
season with Newcastle. I scared this is the last season with Newcastle because Mike Ashley being Mike Ashley, if anyone comes in with 30, 40 million, he'll sell, make a profit. That's very good money already.
Yeah, that's the model. That's the business model in Newcastle.
That's
Buy
the business
young,
model.
buy cheap, sell for profit. Unfortunately.
Yeah.
I think
But
Jolinton
I
was
guess-
hoping to sell 80 mil lah.
Actually,
I
Gary,
think
Gary,
Jolinton
that's
at some bit.
Sorry.
actually, Gary, to echo you, the buy cheap and sell big. Now that's the model in Liverpool as well. The money ball policy. The owners are the Liverpool owners are the famous.
Liverpool bought Andy Carroll for 30 million or 40 million, right?
35,
35.
35.
Oh,
The
35.
Andy Carroll thing
35.
is a panic buying because last minute Fernando Torres left.
Yeah,
In
there was
11th
a
hour
panic.
he left to Chelsea.
Yeah,
That was
because
a panic
Suarez.
buying. We
Yeah.
only had 2-3 days to do a transfer, and then to be honest, Andy Carroll was in a very good form at that time.
Newcastle, yeah.
And we all thought that the combination with Luis Suarez would work. Sadly, yeah, it didn't work well for us. And 35 million was one of the horrendous business
Big money.
we have done. We have done. We paid 25
one
million
might-
for Wijnaldum. We paid Newcastle 25 million for Wijnaldum. Turned to be a
Yeah.
very good business for us.
Yeah.
Very good
but
business.
for 35 million for Andy Carroll was a jackpot for
See,
Newcastle. I know that.
You see, Mike Ashley also earned money from Liverpool again. Why not? We bought him only 10 million or 12 million only. Sell you guys one season, 25. Untung 10 million out of nowhere. Yeah.
Yep.
That's why I say I would just give him credit for the business lah. Johan Kabay buy for 4 million can sell 25 million. So Sissoko also same. Yeah.
Sissoko was a master stroke, I think, the way you guys sold to Spurs. For the
Correct.
amount.
Yeah.
Based on his World Cup performances. Was it World Cup or Euro, I think?
Euro.
Euro.
Euros.
2016.
Yeah. So
Then
good
he
money
missed
lah
the
for
World
him
Cup.
that one.
I mean, yeah. I mean, yes. I mean, guys, it's nice talking to you guys, but coming to the end of the show. So before I end it up, I'd like to say, everyone, viewers, thanks for watching FOOTYtalk. Again, don't forget to like, subscribe,
Thanks for
follow
having
us,
us. Yeah.
Thanks for
everything.
Pleasure.
You guys know the drill. Thank you so much. And again, thanks Footsie app for sponsoring for this year. But before I go off, let's just have some last words from Lucas, Gary, and Julian. Lucas, any last word, Chief?
Any last word? Still stick to 1-0. Newcastle win this coming tomorrow. Yeah.
Oh, finally
That's
taking
all.
it up.
Yeah.
Hopefully, Lucas, we play for that too. Gary?
Yeah.
For me, I honestly can see us being relegated again this season. I don't think it could happen. I think it could happen, and I'm preparing myself for it right now. I'm preparing myself for it.
Okay. I hope doesn't happen because I still like Newcastle. Julian, what about you, Julian?
For me, I will stay positive. We will stay in the Premier League, but it will be a very slight, slim escape lah. I think we'll finish 17th. Yeah.
17 and Kitchen say, Hidup Hitam Putih.
Toons Army.
Also, sorry guys. If any Newcastle United fans out there, do look us up. Toons Army Malaysia. We have a Facebook group. Toons Army Malaysia. You come and join us. Yeah.
Yep.
At the
Guys,
moment, we have
yeah.
less than 1,900 something.
Correct.
in
So all
Malaysia.
Newcastle fans out there, hit it out. We do have a page here, Toons Army Malaysia. Go there. But we also want to give a shout out to Toons Army Malaysia. Thanks for coming to our show, being here. Thank you so much.
It's a
And
pleasure.
out there, you guys know who to search. You guys want to know the contact? Just hit us up. We buzz you up with Julian, Gary, and Lucas over here. Thanks, guys.
Thank you,
Wow.
Thanks,
thank you,
thanks
Puha.
everyone.
Last word before
Thanks
we
for
round it up.
Pua.
Oh, it's a pleasure, guys. It's a pleasure. Like I always love to interact with. I would call rare breeds in football. You know, Newcastle fans, Aston Villa fans. I always love interaction with this, and I always respect this fan base because it's always like we all know that's always Man United, Liverpool, Arsenal,
Yeah.
and in recent years City also, Chelsea. But I always respect you guys. I can see Gary being brutally realistic. Uh, and I also can see Lucas being positive. I can see like
Optimistic, yeah.
he's still holding on there. Thinks that things could change with Newcastle. I really hope so. And I disagree with Gary. I think Newcastle will avoid relegation
I hope so. I hope so too.
again because Steve Bruce has this kind of momentum where in the middle of season or somewhere in the season like he will put up like 3 or 4 wins
Purple
in the
He
space
will
of
have
five
this
six
luck lah.
games. Yeah,
Manager of the month
like
again.
what happened. Yeah, like what happened last season as well. For the performance, like
Yeah.
Lucas said, last season is only barely 30% of position overall the season, but you guys still finished 12 or 13.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lucky
So
lah.
that's what saves Steve
Luck
Bruce's
push.
job
Right.
all this while, and I think
Correct.
it's gonna
Yeah.
happen again. I think it's gonna
Yeah.
happen again. So Gary, don't prepare all. You don't have to prepare for the relegation all. Okay, just hope for the best. Just hope for the change in the managerial decision
Yeah.
in the future. And again,
Yeah.
thank you guys. It's been a pleasure.
Sorry, Vinod. Sorry, Vinod. Can
Yeah.
I just do a quick shout out because I forgot to mention earlier. My dad is actually a Liverpool fan. Okay, my dad's a Liverpool fan, and my two brothers, Kevin and Matthew, they are Manchester United fans. Okay, and in about 45 minutes is my brother Kevin's birthday. He's turning 33. So happy birthday to Kevin. Happy birthday, Kevin. My family back in KL. I'm here in Sabah. So happy birthday, Kevin. Shout out to you.
Happy birthday, Kevin.
Happy birthday, Kevin.
Birthday,
Happy
Kevin.
birthday, Kevin.
Yes, we hope. I mean, thanks Gary, thanks guys, all you guys being in the show. We hope so much. I mean, yes, I love Newcastle. I hope to see them back. They are one. To be honest, they are one of the giants. I would swap Newcastle with Spurs, whoever, even Arsenal.
Anytime.
And you guys need anytime to be there. You have full house. That is what we hope to reach there. We hopefully Mike actually goes off better measures. We hope to see that side.
Fingers crossed.
Let's have the best season this year. And those watching, thank you so much. And those who are following us, don't forget tomorrow Devil's Den comes back at 5:30 p.m. It's an all United talk show. You guys know there's a new host in town, guys. Tune in and watch it out. It's going to be fun tomorrow. And Saturday, Cop Talk comes back. Liverpool folks, tune in. You guys know the drill. And yes, we're not here signing off with everyone with Lucas, Gary, and Julian and Pua. Enjoy your winning, enjoy your Friday, and enjoy your football in this coming week.
Away the lads.
Ciao.